I'm ready for that. The warmer temperatures have really felt nice. I'm out here doing chores and getting ready to milk Miss Pancake. So I'm going to grab some feed and my tripod so I don't have to hold it. No, Minnie. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Mocha. Mocha. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, excuse me. Okay. How about if I put some feed out for you guys so you're not bombarding me? Hi, Amir. Khan, good morning. Hope you're doing good. Doing well. It's kind of dark right now. No, Sage. Okay. We don't need any more goats out here. We have enough goats. Sorry. My glove is getting caught. Hi, son. How are you? Thank you. It's good to see you. So I have Sassily and Pancake here. I'm going to move Sassily over to this side because she can jump really well. Pancake really needs a collar. These collars are really hard to put on with gloves. So we did just put the ramp there, so she's getting used to it. There we go. Now you're good. So yesterday she did get her steroid. She got another shot of antibiotic. That's because of the retained placenta. Good morning, Mom. Sassely's not getting milk this morning, but she wanted to come out and eat. And she still is in milk, eating those quads still, even though they're like, I think almost 7 months old. I'm heating up water so I can wipe her down. Soapy water. She's not really till this morning. So yesterday I ended up giving one of her bottles of milk to Chia's triplets. I did put Chia out for a few hours because we're hoping to bottle train the kids. So they did pretty well drinking from a bottle. So today we'll probably do the same thing. I'll put her out, but I think when I bring her back in, I'll milk her out first. Are you gonna eat? I'm gonna take her temperature just to check. Okay, so that was 101.6, which is a little bit low, but actually still within the range of normal. So with her having the retained placenta, you had to monitor for any bad smells or fever. She's on an antibiotic, so she's getting 10G every day. And then she's still finishing up steroids. So she's had penicillin. This will be her 4th day. So she'll do tomorrow. And then 2 more days of steroids. But she looks really good. She's eating well. She's not super comfortable on the stand yet. So I'll probably bring her some warm water to drink. I have only been milking her once a day too, so. This is a bucket heater. It's not the same as a de-icer. This will actually get the water hot. So I only use this if I'm going to give them hot water. You can't just leave it like you can a de-icer. It does take a while too. Sometimes it can take, I don't know, 30 minutes depending on how cold it is. into a bottle for Mr. Mocha. Since he is her son. Since I clipped her, she looks really clean. So there's maybe, I don't know, 12 ounces, 11 ounces. Cecily, quit pooping in the milk room. Good. You don't want to eat. As soon as they start moving, like they just start pooping everywhere. Hey Mocha, are you ready for your bottle? Where are you, buddy? Mr. Mocha is coming out. There you are. I don't know if you can see him. He knows he's ready. No, you know what you're doing. Stop. I don't know why he started doing this. You're getting your feet cut up. And of course, all the does with new babies have to get up on the stand, even though they have the same food in their room. Licorice really likes the milk stand, which is a good thing. She's got really nice sized teats as well. I'm getting butted by a baby. So if you remember before, he was kind of slow. He had to take a ton of breaks while eating. Now he, hi Mulberry Branch, hi Marky. Good morning, Cecily and Pancake. And Mr. Mocha, no babies from Sage yet. Sage is up here on the stand, like she's not gonna have kids. Do you need a rest? I don't know why he keeps doing this. He pushes his nose against it. You're so goofy, Mocha. He's getting big. He looks like a big chunker. He's 5 days old now. I'm kind of curious at what he weighs. I would also like to weigh Minnie's babies, or not Minnie's, Licorice's babies. I keep calling her Minnie. Are you gonna take a break? Someone's coughing weird. Who's coughing? Nobody. I guess Tiny and Cinnamon were fighting. Oh God. Do it right. When it comes to does, yes, because I keep buying new bucks and I think that the does have a lot of potential, so I want to freshen them and see how they look. These little bucklings, no, I sold a lot of them last year. I sold, gosh, I don't even know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I sold 14 bucklings last year. Milk coma incoming. Yeah, you can see him slowing down. I don't know how much he's drank. Okay, you drink like 4 ounces. maybe 5. The milk foam is just now settling down, so it's not, it's kind of hard to tell exactly how much fluid is in there. Look at his belly, guys. He has got the littlest around his pot belly. You love to eat, don't you? The ears are still floppy. Even though he is purebred Nigerian dwarf, I don't know why he looks like a mini Nubian. You have no right to look like a mini Nubian. I don't know how much he weighs. I bet he's already gained weight even at 5 days old. So I think I'll just weigh him. I need to weigh Pancake anyway. So Minnie found the warm water. She's already drinking it. I usually worm them right after they kid, so I wormed a couple of these ladies, but not all of them. You guys are pooping all over my milk room. Okay, let's see what you weigh, Mocha. The other goats are like, stop messing around and come and feed us. Okay, so he's gained like 1 pound 2 ounces because he's not wearing the sweater, and he was wearing the sweater the first time that I weighed him. So you have already gained 1 pound in 5 days. Are you done? So I've been giving him a bottle 4 times a day. I think you're done. So we'll save this for your midday feeding. Yesterday I ended up giving it to Chia's kids, and they're actually doing pretty good on the bottle. They all did okay except for one buckling. Frosty did the best. She was like drinking the bottle like she had always drank a bottle. So I was glad to see that, although I really want to train the bucklings on the bottle. If I could get them on the bottle going really good, I would sell them as bottle babies. Sassly, why are you weighing yourself? Let's see what you weigh. Just out of curiosity. Sassly weighs 69 pounds. And she is 3 years old. In comparison, we have Chocolate Chip, who is 1 year old and weighs 103. Why are you fighting my leg? They're such stinkers. These bucklings from Chia, they're just terrible. They're constantly butting other goats. They're constantly butting. I'm gonna switch this. They're constantly butting me. Look at them, all 3 of them, in like a little gang. You guys are trashing this room. Okay, Miss Pancake. Actually, I already got a weight on her. She's 83 pounds. I already wormed Chia and Meg. So that means I just have to worm Licorice. Can you stop? Hi, Timeline, Dunkley. Hi, OMBT. Good evening from Indonesia. I'm in Indiana here in the Midwest. Mocha, are you cold? Why are you shaking? Why are you shivering, buddy? Oh, you're going potty. Okay, I'm not going to pick you up then. Okay. Licorice. No. Come on. I don't know why they don't like to step on the scale. Okay, Mocha, she doesn't need your help. We need her weight only, not yours and hers. So she's 69, 70 pounds too. So that's a very normal weight for a, let's see, she's almost 2. She'll be 2 in April. And she actually looks like she's a good weight. She's not overweight. She's not underweight. She's really perfect condition. Goodness. How's your babies doing? I saw them on the camera. I kept checking the camera because Sage is overdue. And they were running around all night. They're being very crazy. Let's see these babies. Oh, you're so cute. Good morning. Hi, babies. These are the twin does from Licorice. Hi, Troy Smith. Yeah, he probably does want to be picked up. He always wants to be picked up. Hi, He-Man. Good morning. So this is Taffy. William named this little doe Taffy. And Willow has yet to name her little doe. Oh my goodness, look at that yawn. Since Licorice is a candy name, I think she's gonna go with a candy name. Minnie, you get your water dirty. That's why you're drinking the warm water. I suggested Snickers, and I don't know, she kind of acted like she liked that name. But one of her favorite candies is Reese Cups. I think it's because she has braces, and you know you can't eat like any caramel or sticky foods. So I think I'll suggest Reese Cup too. So you want to be Reese Cup or Snickers? She's black and white though. Hi, Fred Pacey. Oh, yes, that sounds like a peaceful life. Maybe chaotic at times, but overall. He looks like a little Milk Dud. That's honestly a really cute name. I'll tell her that one too, Milk Dud. Do you guys feel like being weighed? So they are by far the smallest of the bunch of babies that we have here. They're very correct. Look how straight she is from hock to pasture. Really love to see that. One area that I really hope improved, which is kind of hard to see because they're still wrinkled up, is Licorice's rump. So not a really big fan of her rump, and it's because her thurls are low. So hopefully the buck improved that. Let's go see what you weigh, baby. I'll bring it back in just a second. I know, don't scream. Hey, Pancake, are you enjoying Hey with Cecily? I know, you're so wiggly. Hi, Mocha. Mocha, we don't need your help with weighing. Please don't get on the scale. Mocha likes to help everybody. Okay, so she does have a sweater on. Oh my gosh, so she is 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So that's actually a pretty good size for Nigerian kids. I don't know how much the sweaters weigh. Junior mint. Oh, that was mean. Why did you do that? Do you see how crazy these buck kids are? They're completely insane. So this one is 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So I like to get a weight so I can make sure that they're gaining weight. Even if it's just a few ounces a day. By the time they're 2 months, they should be close to 20 pounds. Let's see your weight, little ma'am. Okay. She feels smaller. Yeah, so she's quite a bit smaller. She's 3 pounds, 14 ounces. And that's with the sweater on. Oh, there goes Mr. Peter. Hi, Peter. Peter kept going into the pen with the babies last night, or yesterday morning. I don't know why. I keep bringing food to him, and he keeps running away and eating other things. He really has a mind of his own. Did you find the heating pad, Mocha? So if you look at Mocha next to this little baby, it's a very big difference. He is 5 days old, and she is 2 days old. That's a single buck kid versus a twin doe. Now, one thing different is that these does are very leggy, so they look like they have really nice long legs. Mocha's kind of short and stocky. And if you look at Pancake, you can see why. She's kind of short and stocky as well. What is it, sir? So I'm gonna feed my big doe pen. They get grain in the morning. They're getting very impatient. I hear them hitting the gate. Honestly, kind of tempted to feed them outside. It's been so long since I fed them outside, but I haven't been out there to wipe out the feed pans yet, so I'm kind of tired of feeding them in the barn because they keep crowding up to the gate. It makes it very hard. So they really want to eat that because I mixed in beet pulp. They really love this. Hey guys, you can have your own beet pulp over here. Cecily, come here. No, no, no. There you go. Very good. Okay, Sagey. I don't know why, but her udder looks a little lopsided. It's kind of weird. It wasn't like that, and then the other day I noticed it was. I almost think one of the other kids drank milk from the one side. I can't really imagine that she would have let them. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it evens out. Oh, you guys are out here playing. Oh, you're so bouncy. Oh, Frosty. We had the ramp out here because they can't really make the jump. Now the little buckling could make the jump, but Frosty just couldn't make the jump. Let me put this up like a little ramp for you guys. Frosty. Where's your other brother? Oh, there they are. Other brothers. I almost think someone did sneak off of her because it wasn't lopsided for a really long time and then it suddenly was. I don't know what would make it lopsided if no one drank because it looks like it's the same size. It's not like one side suddenly filled up more. It appears to be the same amount of milk, just now one side is slightly higher. Maybe she did let one of the kids drink off of her. What happened? Did you fall asleep and someone stole your milk? Stole your colostrum? Okay, are your feed pans clean? Okay, watch out. I'm gonna throw this. Move, move, move. There we go. Sage, there's the same food in the pan on the fence. Same thing. Good morning, ladies. Move these water buckets. I really hate when they put their feet up in the feed pans. I'm not going to dump feed while your feet are in it. Guys, it's the same thing in every pan. Okay. Look at this baby. Acts like he wants to eat the feed when he's got the same feed in the nursery room. Hi, Cheerio. Okay, so I did drink all their heated bucket. Get out of the feed pan. You are completely out of control. Eviction. And then you. What is up with these kids? I hate when they do this. Okay, now turn around and stand like a normal goat. Look at Revy losing her mind because she doesn't want to eat with anybody else. Her and Easy and Midnight and Moon usually come out and eat separately. I think that's why they keep standing in the feed pan. Blue, yes, you can go out. Lulu, you may as well. I really need to ultrasound her. Okay, Sassly, in or out, not in the doorway. So they ate almost all their hay. The chocolate chip is due on February 9th. She's got a little bit of milk. I think Hazel is due on February 11th. Tiny is due on February 20th. I think Blackberry is due on the 11th as well. Hi, Seawag. So, I think Minnie is due on early February, and she looks pretty big. She had triplets last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if she had triplets again. So after Sage kids, if she ever kids, we'll have a break for like 10 days. So unless one of them goes early, it'll be nice to have a break from kidding for a few days. Can I help you? You already got out. You already ate on the milk stand. So giving them a little bit of alfalfa. And then giving them grass hay. So I think that they will go out a little bit later. A lot of the snow is melted, but it's still a lot of snow on the ground. So I don't think they're really going to be eating a lot of roughage, but they do need the exercise. I forgot to check for turkey eggs. After pulling all these bales apart, it ends up being like a lot of loose hay. The kidding room is right under this, so I might pull some of these bales down from the stacks and put them like in a single layer to kind of help keep the room warm. Although right now it is pretty warm already, so I'm not as worried about it was when we had the really cold temperatures. And I don't know what happened to the orange cat, Garfield. He has not been back. I guess we're like his second family. Did you figure out how to use the ramp, Frosty? I really love the colors on his leg. It's so cute. I have a lot of black and white babies this year. So far, we've only had one gold kid. Last year, we had a ton of gold kids. Can I help you? Hi, Nutmeg. This little guy is determined to fight my leg. Second family, the cat. He wasn't neutered, so I thought maybe we were like, he was like a stray cat. I don't know. Maybe he's just a tomcat and he disappears for long periods of time. I don't mind an additional mouser. You guys are super spunky today. Hi, buddy. So this is Chia's buckling. He's about 10 days old. This is Nutmeg's buckling. He's 5 days old. This is Chia's doeling. She's 10 days old. You can see how much smaller she is than her brothers. Chia's other buckling, he's about 10 days old. Oh, goodness. You guys are too crazy. You need to slow down. Did the slow fall. They're sliding down this board. Nutmeg's being grouchy to all the other babies except for her one big single buck kid. Are you sick of all the other babies? They're actually your grandchildren, Nutmeg. I hate to tell you. Her baby has the blue sweater on, so she's constantly like worried about him, checking on him. He's been the biggest baby born this year. He was 6 pounds. Hi, buddy. Can I help you? Oh my goodness, that's a big jump. Big jump. Are you guys ready to get weighed? You're on the scale. Hi, Miss Moon. How are you? Why didn't Midnight come out? It's weird that Midnight did not come out. There's Midnight. She looks okay. I guess she was just busy eating. So I don't know when I plugged this in. It was after I milked, maybe 30 minutes ago, so the water's really hot now. So it's a little bit too hot to drink. Hi, the Tinker's wife. Oh, from Oregon. What a beautiful state. I judged a show. Well, you know, I guess it wasn't in Oregon. It was in, it was down at the bottom of Washington, but we ended up flying out of Portland. And just really love the state. Just so beautiful. So much natural beauty. But it must be really early there. Guys, I'm gonna bring more water in because that ended up being too hot. So I'm gonna mix it with some cold water. Go anywhere, I'll be back. Drinking the cold water. Put this down. That one's nice and warm. As you can see, they really love the warm water. I guess you can't really see them. They're really gulping it down. The cats woke you up. Oh my gosh, at 2:30 a.m. What? I guess they're outside. Yeah, you know, cat fights are like the worst sounding thing. They're so loud and aggressive. It's usually sudden too. Thank you. They all did have sweaters on. I've taken off a few sweaters since we've had a warm up here and it's close to 50 degrees. Hi, little buddy. These are my quadruplets from July 3rd. So they're all pretty big. They were ready to get the live traps out. The last time I tried to trap a cat, I ended up with a possum. I guess possums are pretty gullible when it comes to cat traps or live traps. Anyway, the triplets were about 1.5 pounds when they were born. I think 1 pound and 12 ounces. And they're all getting close to 40 pounds. They're growing so well. So I mainly have goats. The goats take up most of the time. I took in some rabbits. A lady at my church had two adult rabbits, and couldn't take care of them over the winter. So I took them, and the female rabbit was pregnant. So I now have 7 baby rabbits that are 2 months old, and they're getting pretty big. The dad is actually that big white rabbit that's hopping around. That's why he's not in with her, because I don't want any more baby rabbits. So I'm going to start, I posted them in a local group, so hopefully we can get rid of some of the males, because I don't want more babies. Goodness, you guys are sliding right down that. I also have 2 turkeys, which are not in the barn right now. And then I have about 10 hens. Well, 10 hens plus a rooster. And they have not been laying very well lately. I've been getting about 2 eggs a day. I don't put a light in their coop. They're a couple years old, so I figure they probably need a rest over the winter. Yeah, actually there is a pretty big 4-H and FFA community locally. My kids are in a 4-H group. It's actually the largest group in our county, which Mulberry Branch is helping to lead this year. So kudos to her, because it can be a little chaotic during meetings. So that's a good idea. I'll ask there and see if anyone wants a free rabbit. They're really cute. They're very sweet. My kids have played with them a lot. We don't show rabbits. I guess we could, but the male rabbit is kind of mean. Like every time you get near him, he stomps his foot really loud. And he's heavy. I haven't weighed him, but I would say he probably weighs close to 15 pounds. So like my son likes rabbits more, but I feel like he would just really scratch him to pieces. So I have this table here. I'm considering making it into a multiple goat milk stand, because it's a nice tall height for machine milking. It would be really great to have them higher and to have them really close together, because the inflations don't like reach really far. So that's why it's out here. But one of the does, I guess, pulled out the drawer, and so Nutmeg's baby kept laying in the drawer. It was like the funniest thing. It was like he was a piece of stationery or something. Sasley keeps yelling because her kids are out here. Her doe kids. Yes, here's one now. Only support, no leading. We'll see, Mulberry Branch. Oh, really? So your local pet adoptions, I never thought of that. But it does make sense that people would give them up and there would be some place to take them. So Mulberry Branch is where Miss Blue came from. She was the result of, we traded, so I moved one of Miss Easy's buck kids, which she had 3 of. Ashley took him, and then I got Blue. So Blue fits in really nicely with Sasley's kids. So I think they've adopted her as one of their own. But she has Nigerian dwarfs too. Hi, baby. And so I used Ashley's new buck to breed Lulu. She's not gone back into heat. I'm really excited about this breeding. I'm getting ready to ultrasound her. I think she's now far enough along to kind of see something. And I've done it a couple times now, so I feel a little more comfortable trusting what I'm seeing on the screen. At first, I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. You know, Seawag, I actually have never eaten rabbit. My husband said that he used to eat rabbit all the time when he was a kid. He would hunt the rabbit and eat it. And they're not very big. They're like 4 pounds, so I can't even imagine that it would be like much to eat unless I grew them out, and I don't have like a big rabbit hutch to grow them all out. And I honestly don't feel like building another pen when I have 50 goats. I mean, I would try one. These rabbits as well, my kids have like played with them so much when they were babies. I don't think that we would have the heart. Of course, if they go to a new home, there's no telling. They might eat them. Hi, big guy. You are so sweet. These two brothers, they're so spunky. They run and they play and they dance around for hours. I wish I had as much energy as they do. They're so cute. Yes, they get tons of kisses here. Yes, you're so sweet. They have the baby goats, especially Nigerians, have just the cutest little baby faces. You just can't stand it. Even the buck kids. Hi, Miss Blue. Are you getting jealous of all the baby attention? Miss Blue has the impressive ability to jump. Luckily, she hasn't been jumping lately because I'm worried that she'll hurt her legs. Oh, Blue, did you push those babies out of here? She's like, I'm sick of you having more babies. Really, the tinkerer's wife. So she lived in the house. I think that's like the cutest thing when I see someone that has a house rabbit. And I've heard that they are pretty good about like using the litter box. But I have 2 house cats, so I don't know if they would bother the rabbit. I think if the rabbit was grown and was like a full size, then they probably wouldn't, because they'd probably weigh as much, but I don't really know. So I've heard that rabbits are really trainable to a litter box. Are you going to push Frosty off? You're being such a bully today. Oh, she pushed you off. So I don't know if you saw the kid go up under Revy, because Revy looks just like their dam. So they probably thought it was Chia, but Revy was very offended. She's like, I am not feeding you. Miss Easy, as white as a tank. Hey, guy. Hi, baby. He probably will lose his sweater today. Frosty, I think, will keep hers. Hers is pretty loose, so she gets really good like range of motion with it. The buck kids, once they get a little bit bigger, it gets kind of constricting on them. Are you ready to get your sweater off, dude? Okay, let's see if I can pull it off. There's one leg. Nutmeg, he's fine. He's just getting his sweater off. 2 legs over your head. You are good. Now they're really going to be hard to tell apart. Although he's solid black, he just has a white pole. I actually don't even know if he's got any white on his belly. If he would have been a doe, he would have been a gorgeous doe. He's really long. He's really leggy. My guess is that he has Nutmeg's beautiful rump and back. But she's had a buck kid now for the 2nd year in a row. Why don't you go play with the other kids instead of playing on me? Nutmeg, be nice. Sassly is just complaining nonstop over there. Oh no. I guess it depends how you train them. Sounds like the tinker's wife had a really well-trained one. No, I notice even in their hutch that they all use the bathroom like in the same spot. They don't like go everywhere. So it seems like they would do well with a litter box. Hi, baby. You eating my shirt? So this is their dam chia. Yesterday I separated them for like 5 hours. And then so I could bottle feed the kids, because look at this. 3 kids and 2 teats. It's not the best situation. So Frosty, the little doe, she took to the bottle really well. The bucklings, one of them did okay. The other one kept kind of chewing on the nipple, so I usually give them a couple tries and then try again the next day. Eventually they learn that they're getting milk, so they enjoy bottle feeding. So today I'd really like to milk her before I put her back with the kids. That way they can get another chance to bottle feed. Buddy. Slipping and sliding everywhere. Sage, what are you doing in this corner? Thank you, He-Man. Enjoyed having you. Hi, Gracie. Good morning. I know, they're so fun to watch. I really could watch them too. They're just so happy and carefree. I don't use formula. I buy powdered colostrum to keep on hand, and I have used that a few times after they were born, especially with multiples. But for goat kids, I usually milk a goat and feed it back to them. If I can't do that, I use whole cow's milk, and that's worked really well for me in the past. A lot of times I'll put like I don't even measure it anymore. I just kind of put a dash of heavy whipping cream in to add extra fat to keep them full longer. Or what I also like to do is, if you've heard of Dine, it's like a high calorie supplement for livestock, is I'll squeeze some Dine into the bottle. So whole cow's milk is usually what I tell people to feed them. And really, my bottle kids have been very hardy on that. I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble with bottle kids. But if you can get fresh goat's milk, that is, I think, the best. Especially Nigerian milk. It's so high in butterfat. It makes the kids grow like crazy. And I really love growthy kids. And if you show goats, you'll love growthy kids as well. A lot of show reasons end up being about size. when it comes to junior kids or intermediate kids. And that doesn't mean that the biggest kid is going to win every time, but you know, when you're looking at the back, you can, if the loin is longer, if the loin is wider, if they have more body capacity, if they're wider between the front legs. It's just a lot of reasons given to bigger goats. Okay, goaties, I gathered up some of your loose hay. I'm gonna bring it down to you. These strings, I really hate the green strings because they blend in with the straw or with the hay. We bought hay from like 3 different people last year, trying to like test it out, see which kind we like the best. Cecily! Her daughters are out here and she's just losing her mind. Miss Moon. So I didn't breed a lot of juniors for kids next year. I think I only bred, I bred Eclipse. I bred Time. And I think that's it. So we had 11 does. I kept all 11 because they were from my new buck. Okay, Crumble, why did you push that door open? We are not having a stampede. Okay, I guess we are having a stampede. You're spilling my water. Okay, so we did have a stampede. Move, Revy. I don't even know if I need the heated bucket right now because it's so warm. But the bucket's warm and it'll keep the water pretty warm. Okay, Hazel. Pancake. Cecily, why don't you come in if you're going to drink? So that big whole group came out and they're very chaotic. It's actually a lot of my juniors. Cheerio. Miss Grace. There's Moon, there's Midnight. There's Easy. A lot of the babies that I kept last year were her granddaughters. Bye, Tinker's wife. I don't do them well one-handed. That's why there's so many goats loose. They take advantage of the fact that I am one-handed. So once I stop doing this, I have to go around and do all the things that I couldn't do. So it ends up being quite a bit longer. And also my buck pins, my Wi-Fi does not reach over to them. So they get fed afterwards. I currently have 2 buck pins. I have a junior buck pin and I have a senior buck pin. So if you notice that all my goats are really fat, this is why. Because I'm a pushover. Hi, Tiny. Tiny has been fighting everyone. Look at the bald spot on her head. No dogs here, only goats. They're all Nigerian dwarfs. There is a dog. He's outside the barn. The goats don't like him. I am currently looking for a livestock guardian dog. Last night so my bedroom is kind of upstairs at the front of the house. And across the road, oh, that got all over your head, Penny, is a large cornfield. And so it's like an old farmhouse. So the windows, we left the original windows. And so while we were laying in bed, I kept hearing a sound and I was like, it sounds like ducks. So I was watching a video and I was like, they must have ducks in the background. So then my husband's like, wait, turn that off. And so I turned it off and it was actually coyote yipping. If you know the sound that they make when they have those little short yips, it sounded really loud from our bedroom. So he ran out with a heat scope to look around. He didn't see anything, but it is stressful, especially with new babies. So that's why we're really looking into a guardian dog. You guys are gonna squash the babies. You need to come over here. So I feel like most of them are currently out. So how's Sage doing? Sage is right here. I feel like she does have to go soon. She's running out of time. She looks like she could go anytime. How you feel, Sage? You ready to have those babies? She did not like that. Of course, I put Sassily back out, the loudest one. You guys can come out here and eat. There we go. Willow built this little ramp for the babies, but they started tearing the straw bale apart. So I try to spread some straw every day or every other day. Now that I'm shaving more udders, it's really important that they're not laying in soiled areas, especially with that exposed skin. I've dealt with staph in the past, and it's not something that I like dealing with. No. Revy, you were already out. Now you're getting out again. Bucklings are being really loud. Did you guys already eat all the alfalfa? How did you eat it so fast? Okay. I do deep bed over the winter, so this was all scooped out. It was right before New Year's. So then I just keep sprinkling straw over. It does a pretty good job of keeping them warm. At this point, it's warmed up a lot. At night, I've been leaving the door open. My daily turkey egg. Good morning, Abe. So Sage is past due. She's overdue. And Frosty is doing great. She's running around with her brother. She still has her little sweater on because she's pretty small still. There's currently a ton of goats loose. Cecily is still complaining. Look at all the juniors staring at the baby. So they probably haven't had much experience with babies. When Cecily's kids were born, they were still pretty much babies. Cheerio, what do you think? Why is that goat so small? You can see them. There's Frosty. Hi, Frosty. His brother. Don't want one of them to get stuck under that. Hey, buddy. You sure are sweet. Hi, Frosty. Frosty is a real sweetheart. So, since I did find that she drank the bottle so well, I think I'll start her on a bottle every day. Here, move, Cheerio. Don't need your help with this. Let's see if she's gaining. So she's about 5 pounds. So when we started with the sweater on, she was 3 pounds, 8 ounces. And that was 10 days ago. So she has gained about 1.5 pounds. Which isn't terrible. It's not super fast. But she is little, so she can't eat a lot at one time. I think starting her on a bottle would be helpful. And she drinks a bottle really well, so it wouldn't be difficult either. At night, I've been waking up to check. We have cameras. We have 3 cameras in this room. There, and over here. So at night, I've been waking up to check Sage on the cameras. And she's had nothing to show yet. So I'm really eager for her to have her kids because she's overdue. Now it's 5 days. And she's a first-time kidder, although Licorice did really well. I do like to be around and at least aware of when they're kidding. Licorice is the champ so far this year with twin does. You heard we could get more winter storms. No, I cannot take any more winter storms. We haven't even had like all the snow melt from our January 5th storm. Especially where we scraped areas. It piled up a lot, so we still have a lot of piled snow. Yeah, that's Frosty's brothers. The other brothers. So here's one. Hi, baby. He's the crazy one that keeps butting everyone. He keeps fighting the junior does, even though he's only 7 pounds and they are 40 pounds. I'm just ready for spring. After Christmas, if it could just skip ahead to like April or May, I would be totally fine with that. Although I do appreciate how well my winter kids grow. I don't enjoy trying to keep them unfrozen. And then that's Nutmeg's baby, but this one with the white belt is Frosty's other brother. You are other brother. I'll let you go. Hi, Frosty. So we will be keeping Frosty. The brothers will not be, I'm not going to keep them. I won't be keeping Nutmeg's kid. Are you ready to be scratched? This guy is so sweet. He really loves people. He's very spunky. Anybody need a weather? And look at Chia's other baby. He's already trying out the grain. So Dam raised kids. They see their dam eating grains and they are ready to try them. And it's really great for rumen development. You see pictures of a rumen on a milk-fed only kid versus a kid that has been eating some grain and hay. The development is just very, very different. Where's Mocha? Mocha was on the heating pad, but I don't know if he's still there. He drank most of his milk and then I think he went and took a nap. Are you chewing on my hoodie string? No. You don't need to eat that. So these guys should start nibbling grain within the next 4 to 5 days. We do try to pet them a lot, so they're friendly. I have a lot of wethers that go to be pets. Nigerian dwarf wethers are excellent pets for people that don't want a full-size goat, that maybe they don't want a hormonal goat, so they go with a wether, and they make really, really great pets. Hi, Chia. Cecily, your daughters are fine. I think Chia is ready for some scratches as well. Yesterday, she did go out with the rest of the herd. And so I'll put her out again today so she can socialize with the other does. Of course, in the kidding pen this year, I've kind of made to where there's just one big area. And then I put the newest babies in the corner, just separated by a blanket so the dam can go out. And it seems like it really helps when they reintegrate back into the herd, since they've never really truly been separated from everyone. Why are you standing on your mom? So they're all flooding in here. Whoa, goodness. Hi, Frosty. How are you? Oh, you're so cute. You're so sweet. That's Midnight. It's on your eye, Midnight. Midnight is my solid black doe. I was so excited to get a solid black doe. She does not have any white on her. She might have a little white, actually, on her belly. I don't think she does. I love the way solid black does look, especially in the summer when they're all shaved, ready for a show. They're so shiny and glossy. No. Oh, she tried to put the baby and she fell down herself. Oh, guys. So I'm going to put all these naughty misses back away. Hi, Skibbity. How are you? don't want to get put away? No, you are getting put away. You are being too chaotic. Okay, so I got pretty many of them. Go back to the pool. Come on, Tiny. Probably miss. Grease. No. I got that couch. I need to go outside and get some exercise. Why don't you go ahead and go, Blue? Sage. Lulu. Penny, will you walk? Can you please walk? Eclipse. Okay, so I think I got them all. Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, it feels like a lot of work. Kidding season's always kind of a chaotic time. So they're going to be, I'm doing well. We've had 7 kids born, and so we're just waiting on one more, and then we'll have a break. So looking forward to that. The weather's warmed up a bit. How are you? How's Fort Wayne? I'm guessing you're probably colder than we are down here, a little bit. It's good to hear. 46. That's not bad for January especially. That's a nice temperature. You guys enjoying my hoodie strings? Frosty's trying to itch her back while she's standing on the ramp. Yeah, Frosty has a sweater on. I've taken the sweater off of most of the boy goats because they're getting pretty big. Felt like the sweater was squeezing them. So she still has one on, and then the two twins that were born Tuesday still have their sweaters on. They're pretty tiny. You guys are chewing my sweatshirt up. They get obsessed with the hoodie strings. They just want to eat them. The older goats will actually just chew them right off. These little guys just like to nibble on them. So I put all the babies' mamas out today to go walk around with the other goats. So Mocha's in here with his little friend, Nutmeg's baby. Yeah, everything's a fashion show. And then Licorice is in here with her two new babies. So with the triplets, with their dam being out, after a couple hours, they're pretty hungry, so it's a good time to train them on the bottle. They're a lot more open to learning the bottle when they're hungry than when they're not hungry. I would also like to clip udders on Nutmeg and Chia, but I don't like clipping empty udders. It's much easier to shave them when they're full. Are you hungry, Licorice? These two little girls are just the sweetest. See your faces, babies. This one's very speckled. So she's the smaller one. She's about 8 ounces smaller than her sister. Oh, a nice big stretch. See how little they are, just how little they look next to my hand. She's a little over 3 pounds. This one's a little bit over 4 pounds. Yes, they're so cute when they're small. You can fit a bunch of them at your house. Are you sleepy? This baby looks so sleepy. So my son named this one Taffy. My daughter's naming this one, and I don't think she's decided on a name yet. Hi, Taffy. This one looks either sleepy or annoyed. She's so tiny you cannot feel any horn buds coming in. This one you can't feel any either. And some of the bucklings born, even right when they're born. Depends on how quiet the goat is, maybe. The goat's super quiet. Who's gonna know? If they're loud, then everyone will know. So these are normal Nigerian dwarf ears, and Mocha's got the weird floppy ears this year, so I don't know what's going on with his ears. You're stretching so much. Cruella de Vil, she does. Are you gonna come over? You're gonna step on your sister. So Licorice had the twin does. We were so excited. I haven't had twin does in a while. I had a set of quads last July, and it had 3 does and a buck. And then last May, Minnie had 2 does and a buck, a set of triplets. But we have not had a set of twin does in a while. Why are you in here? This is Chia's buck. Came in to cause trouble. You're not going to stomp on these babies. Can I help you? I guess I'm just his jungle gym. I think someone else is trying to come in. You can't figure out how to get under the blanket. Are you making her get up, Licorice? Now you're coming around this way. It would have been easier to go under the blanket, buddy. These triplet brothers, they're trouble. I think they heard me talking back here. Oh, buddy. We're trying to look at the new babies, not you guys. Minnie's like, are you my baby? She had to give a sniff to be sure. I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't plan for them to come back here. They just did. Not Minnie. I'm sorry. I keep calling her Minnie. Her name's Licorice. She looks so much like Minnie. She's Minnie's daughter. How big do they get? So for registered Nigerian dwarfs, they're not supposed to be over 22.5 inches at the withers, which is at the top of the shoulder. So right behind the neck, at the start of the back right here. They're not supposed to be over 22.5 inches high. That's for does. Typical weight is around 80 to 85 pounds. Now that some of mine are pregnant, I weighed Easy yesterday, and she was 105 pounds. And then they have varying length to their body. Most of my does are pretty long. And then they also vary in width. But I usually try to breed for wider does. It seems like it makes it easier during kidding time, especially if you have to fish a kid out. Currently getting to hold the two brothers. Are you gonna try to climb? So these two little ladies, I was not ready for them to be born. I had written down the date for Licorice, but she just didn't act like she was gonna have kids. So I left her out with the main pen. I came in Tuesday morning and I see a little pile on the ground, and I was like, I thought it was a towel. And I realized it was this little doe here. So they were kind of chilled. I don't think they had been born that long before I found them. But this little doe here was very, very weak. Okay, Licorice, you don't have to fight them. They're babies. So we did take them in the house. And she was very chilled. She was so chilled she wasn't even shivering. So that's not a good sign. She was barely breathing. Of course, she's not going to try to eat, and you should never feed a cold kid anyway. So we spent a while getting her warm. I then tube fed her some dextrose. So after that, she started to perk up and kind of come alive. I didn't have to tube feed her colostrum because she actually started to stand up and get ready to drink. So right now we have 7 babies. So if you put that with all the bigger goats, that's 49. So I'm not keeping all of them. A couple of the bigger goats are being sold too, but I'm not sure how many yet. These 2 does I will keep because they're from my new buck. I got a new buck from Illinois last year. I'm really excited about using him. He's really stylish. I'm hoping that he improves the rump because Licorice has low thurl. So hopefully he gives a flatter rump from thurl to thurl. I guess we'll see. Time will tell. Right now, they have really beautiful set to their rear legs. If you look at the angulation of the rear leg from the pins down to the hock. And they also have beautiful straightness from hock to pastern when you're looking at the rear legs. Licorice really hates these triplet boys being in here. I didn't bring them in, Licorice. They just came in. They want to see the new babies. You guys want to see the new babies? You are babies. You're still a baby. They're 10 days old. She does look like a cow. I had like a ton of black and white goats, and then the one year I used Easy Sun. Oh, baby, you did a roll. You okay? I used Easy Sun, and he's gold, so he threw a ton of gold babies. So last year we had a ton of gold babies. And then this year, Cuddles is black and white. So now we have another crop of black and white kids coming in. And actually, Sage is bred to Cuddles too. So we have more Cuddles babies on the way. It's like a herd of Holsteins here. Very tiny little Holsteins. Buddy, she doesn't like you. Oh, you got the big butt. You need to stay over here. This kid is just determined to get down and play with these new babies, and Licorice does not want him over here. She's the only adult doe out, and he just wants to go stand with her. She just doesn't like you, okay? So they're up, they're moving around and walking. I was really nervous about this one because she was so weak. She looks really good today. Okay, well, you better go out, buddy. I don't know if he went out. I hear the turkey outside. I think it went. You better go out too. You're gonna get butted too. Hi, little miss. Are you trying to climb? Okay. She is perked up a ton. Yesterday and the rest of Tuesday, I feel like they just slept a lot, like just trying to get their energy back. Okay, you are too pesty. These buck kids are the pestiest little kids. I think they're gonna get worse with increased bottle feeding. Yes. So now she seems really, really spunky. The way she's climbing around on everything. What are you chewing on? Are you trying to jump? Being kind of playful today. Yesterday they I think they slept pretty much all day. I didn't even see them up at all. Now you guys are ready to play. Oh. I don't know if she can climb up that high. Are you able to pull yourself up? You're still so little. Oh. Not quite. These are the hip bones right here. Then if you go down, these are the thurls. They stick out. And then the pins are on either side of the tail. So just feeling them now, right after they're born, it does seem like they have higher thurls, which is really good. Yeah, it does feel like a petting zoo here sometimes. They can be stressful at times, but overall, I try to remind myself that I have them because I enjoy them. So if we need to cut back on some of them to focus on the others, then we'll do that. But so far, we've been very, very fortunate. They've all been really healthy. I've had not a lot of problems overall. She's so funny. She's so spunky. Why are you being so spunky? You must feel good. Yes, the babies definitely are fun. Although kidding season is the most stressful time for me. I always worry about my does. It adds a lot more tasks when you add in all the care of the babies. So this year so far, we've had 4 bucks and 3 does, so it's pretty close to even. Last year, we ended up with 22 bucks born and 11 does born. So it was like 66% bucks and 33% does. That was a bit disappointing. I ended up keeping all of those does. And if it hadn't been for Cecily, it would have been a lot lower. Got into the catnip. Yeah, it's finally feeling their oats. Like this buckling is gonna be bossy. He's 10 days old, so he's much bigger, he's much older. That's not your mama. She still wants to play with him. Gonna come over here and fight with me? These little bucklings would make great pets. They're so sweet. They love people. You're back. Where'd you go? Figured out how to go under the blanket. Hi, ma'am. You look a lot like your daddy. He has like this roan fur. Oh, goodness. I think he likes coming in here and playing with the newborn babies. He feels big and tough. And there's Nutmeg's baby. All the babies are coming in here. Bye, Chris. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Is that good? I think you and all of your siblings have chewed on my hoodie string. So Nutmeg's baby just wanted to come in. This room, or this area, is the warmest. There's 2 heat lamps. Plus there's a heating pad under this blanket. So he's taking advantage of the warmth. They're like cats. They love laying in warm spots. Okay, don't butter. He's taking the secret passage exit. She jumped on until he jumped up. You can see he's much bigger than her. He was 6 pounds when he was born. I don't know how much he weighs now, but he'll be a week old tomorrow. Tomorrow, like at 5 a.m., he'll be a week old. Licorice, your babies are in here. They're jumping. Why do you enjoy that so much? Is that enjoyable for you to chew on a hoodie string? Hi, Licorice. Babies are so cute. So pretty. Sister is getting spunky. Can you come up here? Cannot get over how spunky they are today. Yesterday they were very sleepy. Today they are jumping everywhere. You are spunky every day. Oh my goodness. Seriously, dude. Yes, they are. They're very mischievous. Up to mischief. That would be a good name for him. Mischief. Well, you rolled down, didn't you? Luckily, it's all soft. No, you don't need to be like that. Be nice. Where'd your sister go? Where's your sister? Where is she? That makes babies just sleeping over there. Oh, Pennsylvania Dutch. Wow, that's so cool. Do you live in like Amish country, Abe? Oh. Oh, in Tennessee. Tennessee's a beautiful state. We usually visit the Smoky Mountain National Park at least once a year. One of my favorite national parks. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to climb up? She's still very tiny. So I think she's the smallest of all the babies right now. Until Sages come. I don't know what Sage will have. You gonna eat my bibs? She's so soft. Her ears feel like velvet. Look how cute these little spots are everywhere. She's got like little, I don't know, they look like leg warmers. She has them on both rear legs. I don't think I've ever had a goat that's colored like this. It's got a lot of white on her barrel. Why are you eating my bibs? Baby goats are not very graceful. Licorice, your other baby's in here. Like, Mom, a grain of salt. Yes. Probably so. They like to try everything and taste everything. You gonna go to sleep? Hi, Gracie. Welcome back. So this baby doesn't have a name yet. I told my kids they could name both of Licorice's does since we plan to keep them both. And William named the other one Taffy. So we were going to go with a candy theme. So Willow hasn't decided yet, so she does not have a name yet. I think she was considering Snickers. Someone suggested Milk Dud or can't remember the other. Junior Mint. There was another really cute one. I think Reese's would be cute, or Kit Kat. So this is Taffy right here. Hi, Taffy. She's got a little pink nose. She's the bigger of the two, and she's a little bit spunkier. Oh, on either side of their ears. Do they go to sleep? She's so sweet. She's not very big. She's 3 pounds 14 ounces with the sweater on. So she's pretty tiny. She was very lethargic when I found her. She had gotten chilled. I wasn't expecting Licorice to kid on Tuesday, so ended up being a bit of a stressful morning because she couldn't drink. So I tube fed her. What are you chewing on? You're supposed to be only getting milk. Sometimes baby goats will sleep with their eyes open. I always hate it because it looks like they're dead. Like if you walk up on them and they're asleep and they have their eyes open, it looks like they've died, but she was sleeping with her eyes open yesterday. I don't think she's asleep now, but she's like not even blinking. I don't even know how their eyes don't get dried out. Hi, sister. She's very relaxed. Guess I'm like a big heating pad. Hi, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Dave the cow. Oh, are you gonna jump on her? She's tired. I really don't know how goats get any sleep. I feel like some of them just walk around and wake up other goats. It's probably why they take so many naps during the day. In this room, it seems like they're up all night because every time I look at the camera, they're like up walking around. Do you guys stay up all night? Yeah, I do usually take care of the goats, Dave. They are a pretty big job. Of course, right now, this is the easiest part. Just snuggling babies, but it's the funnest part because they're so sweet, small. So this isn't a job. It's just a benefit. Ma'am, I don't know what you're chewing on, but looks like you're chewing bubble gum. Kitten cat twins. That would be really cute twin names. Are you doing a good job, Dave? You were a goat yesterday and a cow today. Kitten cat for twins is so cute. I'll have to remember that for the future. Since William already named this one Taffy. I don't know why she's chewing so much. She's 2 days old. Normally they're not eating any solids until they're at least 10 days to 2 weeks. Yeah, I love Kit Kats. Hi, Mushroom. I just love her pink nose. I love when goats have pink noses. I think she might be going to sleep with her eyes open. I wish I could close her eyes. I feel like they're gonna like dry out. Daffy and Taffy, very cute. Those would be very cute names. I'll tell Willow that one too. She might like that one. You just cannot stand for your sister to rest. You just want to wake her up, don't you? You can see her planning a big jump onto her sister. So I think she might be asleep with her eyes open because she's not blinking. Got so much chewing going on for a baby that only drinks milk. What are you even chewing? I know, she's so cute. Gracie, I buy these sweaters. There's a lady on Etsy that makes them just for Nigerian dwarf newborns. So I bought these a couple years ago and they've held up really well. I wash them in between uses and I put them on all my winter babies at first because kids have a hard time regulating their body temperature. But I also put them on any kids that are like chilled. So they're nice and stretchy. They hold up well. They go through the washing machine. I've actually linked to them in a couple of my kidding videos. So if you look at Chia's triplet videos and Nutmeg's her video about her single buck, in the description, it's got a link to the lady that makes them. So they're not super cheap, but they fit so well. They don't like impede their movement. They run around in them. And I also like how it kind of covers the umbilical cord because not all of my does, but some of my does get obsessive about like pulling on the umbilical cord because they're trying to clean it too much. So one year I actually had a kid that got like a abscess on the navel and I think it was because her dam kept pulling on it and biting like at it. So now I keep the sweaters on partially for that too. So it kind of keeps the umbilical like it keeps it out of the way and away from the dough until it dries out. These two sisters are the sweetest thing. They were so snuggled up yesterday, and all I could think is that's how they were sleeping when Licorice was pregnant with them because they were just all curled up so tight together. Of course, this one now is all stretched out. I think she's dreaming. Does it not look like she's dead? This is what I hate when they sleep and they have their eye cracked open. They look like a dead goat. Her little teeth, she's smiling. Are you resting on your sister? Hi, David. Do you want a goat? Now's a good time to buy them. A lot of people kid out starting in January to April or May. So a lot of surplus of goats. Oh, hi from the UK. Cute goats. You know, recently there's a breed that was imported from the UK and it was just added to the American Dairy Goat Association as the newest breed. It's called the British Guernsey. It's a fiber goat, so it's allowed to have long hair for goat shows. And they're beautiful. They're like an orange color. They have long hair. And I've seen a couple in person. They're very rare. But I saw one, I think it was in Washington State. And it had a beautiful udder. So they're starting to grow in popularity here. And a lot of them are dual registered with the British Guernsey Goat, I think, Association. I'm not sure if that's the name. But now they're being registered with the American Dairy Goat Association. So if you go to a show with dairy goats, there could be up to 9 different breeds there. Of course, one would be recorded grade, which is any standard goats that are mixed. But they cannot be mixed with Nigerian dwarf. So that's part of the reason why I have no other breeds here. They wouldn't be registerable with ADGA anyway, so. Now in the US, a lot of the mini dairy goat breeds are popping up though. So a lot of people like mini Nubians, they like mini Alpines. I've seen mini Sonnens and mini Oberhasleys, which is kind of weird because both of those breeds are color breeds. So when you mix in a Nigerian dwarf that can be any color, it's difficult to stay true to the color of that breed. This little doe is sleeping with her eyes open, so get to enjoy the creepy eye movements. I think her sister's falling asleep too. And then Nutmeg's big baby is over here sleeping. Her teeth are sticking out and everything. Yeah, they're completely out of it, especially this one. I wish she would close her eyes. I hate when they sleep with their eyes open. It's a little bit closed. I think it's very weird. Even her little teeth are sticking out. They're such a cute baby goat. They make themselves look weird. This one is sleeping normally. What's going on with your sister? Hi, little Snoot Dog. Yeah, she does look a little baked. Did I wake you up? Also right here. So she's closing it a little bit. There we go. I'm sorry, baby. You know, they will lose all of these teeth. These are called milk teeth. So they only have them on the bottom. The top, they have like a hard palate. So goats don't have top front teeth. But in the back, they have a ton of teeth. So if you ever let a goat nibble your finger, don't let them pull your finger to the back of the mouth because they will split your finger. They'll split the nail and everything. It's usually a lesson you only have to learn once. So she's got movement under the eye socket. Yeah, she kind of closes them. Are you done with your nap? I feel like I videoed your whole nap. I'm in here with napping baby goats. Chad. Designer clothes and Jordans. You know, I think if someone designed a little pair of Crocs, I would buy those. This one's all stretched out too. You can lay with your sister. Oh, sorry, you stepped on her. Okie dokie, guys. Well, I am going to jump off and feed my bucks. I'll be back out in a little bit to bottle feed everyone since I put all the dams out with the rest of the herd. Hi, Mocha. I'll have to come back out and try to train them on the bottle. So you can see all the babies are taking naps. There's the triplets. Hi, Risel. Thank you. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 if you want to pop in then. I might be live later. We're thinking about ultrasounding some goats, so it would be nice to see what they're having. But I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye, Abe. Bye, Gracie. Bye, Risel. Bye, Dave.